A lot of tech people here. That's cool. Who works at like a startup that's there? Sounded like a startup that's not doing well. Who did the sad woo? You? Okay, so really quick story about this guy who somehow got a front row ticket and he didn't pay. I know he didn't pay because he was on a moped and I saw him today. I was walking home and he just like cut 5 lanes of traffic. And he's like, dude, wait, you're the guy from the tech videos. And he like had no regard for his personal safety or life. So I was like, you should have a free ticket to the show. Because seeing this show is more valuable than your life, apparently. Having like a tech audience that knows me is the most uncomfortable kind of audience. Like I kind of wish I just had a socially adept audience that could be like, oh man, I love your stuff, dude, good to see you. Or something normal, but the tech audience is really scarifying. Scarifying? You can tell I'm a tech person. They're scarifying. They're horrifying. They don't have the social skills and they're too excited when they see me. So it's honestly just the scariest situation. Just imagine like a man wearing toe shoes just appears in front of you. And they're like, dude, dude, you're that guy. And like, and I feel bad. They're trying really hard to like communicate. But like, as a human in society, if someone goes up to you, you don't have like a responsibility to help them. Like, if someone goes up to you and they're like, hey man, like you don't, it's not expected that you have to facilitate that interaction. You're like, that person's not well, you leave them alone. But I feel bad because I know what they mean. And they're like, you're like an anime character. And you're him. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the guy from Instagram, and I have to like sort of help them and become their like aide in that situation. And so I have to walk them home to their house, make sure they get home safely, make sure they don't hurt themselves. It's really sad. But anyway, you did that but on a moped, which was way scarier.
You ran a red light.
Yeah, and you just ran that red light. You didn't care. So how do you work at a company in society? What's the company that you work at?
It's called Grata.
Grata.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fake Italian word. Okay. Well, what is Grata?
It's a deal-making platform for middle market investors.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Okay. Middle market investor. You didn't even like aim high for that product. You're like, we're just gonna aim right for the middle. We're going to capture businesses that are doing okay.
The majority of the market.
Okay, so how do you help them make deals, How do you help them make deals?
We help them find small companies to acquire.
So you help them find even worse companies. This guy works at a company where he helps average companies find worse companies. Okay. Was that always your dream? To make mediocre companies slightly less mediocre? So what do they do with the small companies?
They acquire them. Yeah.
Very good. What was your dream growing up?
Astronaut.
How are you here? How are you so far? You're not even close.
High school.
You fucked up high school, so now you can't go to the moon?
Yeah.
There must be some way that you can go to the moon. Like, I imagine there's some world where in 5 to 10 years, you're on the moon.
As a volunteer.
A volunteer?
Yeah.
Does the moon have volunteers? Would you just be like, on a Segway on the moon picking up like rocks? Like for the city? Elon's moon city. Okay, who works at another startup type company? Oh, in the back. Okay. You're anonymous in the back. I can't see you. What's your startup?
It's a fintech.
Mm-hmm.
Financial banking.
For what?
Financial banking.
Financial banking? And what do you do for financial banking? And do you have to say financial before banking? Just in case you're storing other types of objects? Sorry?
What was your question?
If you just, why do you have to say financial before banking? Is that just to have more words to sound smarter?
I'm not supposed to actually say banking because we're not a real bank.
Oh, so you're a fraudulent bank. So if you add an adjective before banking, that somehow legitimizes your banking operation? Or does it like distract people from the fact that you're not a bank?
It's easier for people to understand.
Okay, so you do financial banking and for a fraudulent bank, a not real bank. So what does your fake bank do?
We're a platform for startup banks to use.
God, everyone, there's so many layers. It's like we're a platform for people who work at startup banks to facilitate startup banks to acquire smaller startup banks for the end user. Well, like, what does it do?
So we offer like regular banking products.
But you're not a bank.
But we're not a bank. Yes, we're backed by a bank.
So you're just like a guy? Just like a guy with cash? Do you just work for like Tony Soprano? Okay. So like, okay, never mind. Not worth it. Who's a not tech person? Any not tech people? Okay, I want to talk to a normal person because that was horrible. Who is normal?
I don't know if I'm normal, but I'm not tech.
Okay, you don't sound too normal, but we can give it a shot. I don't know if I'm too normal. Okay. Yeah, you're not, but go ahead.
Massage.
You do massage, you said? So who do you massage? Just like middle market Americans?
It's like men for men massage, so usually.
What is it? A men for men massage? Wait, hold on. What did you say? It's like you don't get paid in money, you get paid in massages? A men for men. That sounds like a startup. Huh?
It's like gay massage.
Oh, it's a gay massage. Wait, so how does that?
So there's like a
You work for a gay
sexual
massage?
element to it.
So you're a gay. Wait. So, just to be clear, doing. So are you just a gay masseuse, or is there something?
It's like erotic massage.
Well, the massage itself is gay. So you're a gay masseuse who does gay massages. Because you could be a gay masseuse who does not gay massages. But so you're a gay masseuse who does gay massages, and where do you get a gay massage? Just wondering. Just curious. Where do you get that? Wait, so is it an app? What is it?
It's a website, so I have a profile on there.
Oh, okay, but that's your job?
Yeah, that's my full-time job.
Oh, wow. Cool. I mean, that's great. I don't know. I have no issue with. Is that legal though? Isn't that like kind of like it's like sex working kind of thing?
It's decriminalized as of a few years ago, but it's not legal, but it's not illegal.
All right. All right. So I won't. So basically, I shouldn't put your face in the Instagram reel. Is that?
It's decriminalized, but not recognized.
That's interesting.
There's no like undercover cops trying to like
Bust on you. Okay. Oh, that's cool. My mic fell off. I'm wearing a wire. By the way, I am wearing a wire. I'm sorry, I'm wearing a wire. It's not for the police. It's for Instagram. The police will listen to it later and bust, I assure you. No, that doesn't look that good. All right, anyone else? Gay masseuse? Any other gay masseuse in the audience? That's a really cool. You were the best possible person I could have spoken to. I know these people are doing B2B. You're doing body to body. What do you do?
I'm getting my master's.
Oh, you're getting your master's. Okay, in what?
Writing.
In writing. Okay, nice. So how are you gonna have money?
I used to be in tech.
Oh, you used to be in tech. So you gave up on the idea of money.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you want to do with your master's?
Right?
Very good. What's the philosophy of getting a master's to write? Like, do you want to be like a master of writing?
Just to get health insurance while I write.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You get health insurance from your college?
Yeah, like student
Oh,
worker
that's
health
right.
insurance, yeah.
So you're like, instead of paying $300 a month, you're like, I could spend $60,000 a year. That's actually genius. I never thought of that.
You go to state school and you get funding.
Oh, so you're not paying?
No.
Oh, so you can just be a master writer and not pay. That's actually probably a good idea. But you still have like bills and stuff. So.
My savings.
Oh wow, well, that's noble. Anything particular that you've been thinking about writing? Because you're in tech, so I would assume a manifesto, but you don't seem like that might not be your speed.
I write a screenplay about surviving tech.
Okay, that's cool. That's creative.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that's interesting, so I don't want to make fun of you too much because it's pretty much kind of like what I did in a way, except I'm not a master of writing or anything. But I don't know. I think that's cool. That's actually good. You keep it going for it. That's like actually a noble. She left tech. That's a good idea. You should quit tech. Who's not in tech, hates their job, wants to leave? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I work in finance. But I cannot leave because I don't have I need the.
Yeah. Okay. All right, pal. Don't get too excited. What do you need?
The visa.
You need a dictionary. Who else not in tech hates their job?
I do quality assurance for a suicide prevention.
Oh my God, you do quality assurance for a suicide prevention hotline. So you're basically like, if they don't kill themselves, good. So you listen to the calls and you're like, oh, you could have saved him. Really?
We have a lot of volunteers who aren't like trained properly, so you're just like.
Volunteers that aren't trained properly
Yeah.
at the suicide prevention hotline. Seems like that's the problem. There's just a bunch of people on the line. They're like, well, like, I don't know, maybe you should. Damn. Well, when you put it that way, your life does kind of sucks, man. But hey, I gotta go. And I think you do too. So what would you say to that call? Tweak the message?
They would fail.
Oh, they would fail.
Yeah.
What are the consequences of failing the suicide hotline? Because one guy died, you can just like get a new job.
They're supposed to get let go. Or like, you know, if they're a volunteer, they're supposed to be like shown the door, but a lot of times they don't because a lot of people, they don't have a lot of volunteers.
I feel like the stakes should be higher. Like if you're talking to someone who kills himself, then you should have to kill yourself. Because then you're really invested.